Welcome to Struggling to Succeed. My name is Stephen, and on this channel we discuss business philosophy and personal development techniques. This week we'll be discussing my continuing struggle with complaining far too much. If this is your first time watching this channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. My mission here is to deliver you bite-sized videos to help you start your journey of success. My name is Stephen. I am a complaining addict. My last complaint was 5 hours ago. I can't believe I'm doing a video about complaining and complaining about how much I complain. That's how much of a complainer I am, that I complain so much that I feel like I need to do a video about complaining. But there is a point to this video. In my recent struggling to succeed journey, I've really come to the conclusion that complaining is a complete waste of your time and your energy. Before I started my personal development journey, I definitely felt like my life was a pinball machine. I was just bouncing off all the sides and complaining about it and reacting to everything that was happening to me and not being proactive. And because of this, I felt like I was always complaining. And in your life, there are only two types of people that will listen to you complain. Other complaining losers in life and the people who support you and love you. I don't really want to hang out with complaining losers, and also I really wanted to stop, and I still struggle with this, about complaining to the people I care about and the people who love me, because I don't want to be dumping that mental load and that baggage on them. It's not fair on them, and it's not healthy for me, and it's not healthy for those relationships. Complaining really is an addiction in my view. It's something that you get so used to, and I feel that the interaction that you have with other people, when everybody's complaining, it all sort of like you all feeding into each other's pain. So it's a very addictive habit to have, that when anything happens to you, you complain to other people and you criticize and you get upset and you just get into this cycle over and over and over again. And I am completely at fault for still doing this when something happens in my life. I have tried over the last number of years to really reduce it, and I'm getting much, much better. But currently, my number one focus in my life right now is to try to stop complaining. I wanted in this video to quickly go through the one little tip and technique that I've recently been using, especially over the last couple of weeks, because I've had a few things happen in my life that have derailed my non-complaining sort of streak, and I've started to get into that zone again. So I've really had to reignite this technique and focus on it as a way to get me out of that dreaded downward spiral of always complaining about every little small thing that's going on in your life. This technique is really simple. It's extremely easy to do, and it's one of these techniques that I've been told many times before, but it took me until I really hit rock bottom with my complaining addiction to really start trying to use it. Instead of in the morning saying to yourself, I don't want to complain, or I don't want to eat sugar, or I don't want to watch 10 hours of Netflix. Instead of saying that to yourself in the morning, say to yourself what you do want to do. Say the positive that you want to do. Currently, in my complaining addiction, in my struggling to succeed journey, I've been saying to myself, today I want to be positive, today I want to be enthusiastic, today I want to be helpful, today I want to be hopeful. So I say those little four phrases or those four sentences to myself, and then if I do catch myself starting to complain or something happens, I quickly go back to what I do want to do rather than what I don't want to do. Previously, when I have said to myself, I don't want to complain, I don't want to complain, I don't want to complain, I end up complaining. And then when you complain, or you end up doing the thing that you don't want to do, like watching hours of YouTube or Netflix or eating lots of sugary Sweet, it's because you keep saying to yourself, I don't want to, I don't want to, and then when you do it, you've got no way to get out of it. You're just beating yourself up. Oh, I didn't want to complain, I don't want to complain, I didn't want to complain. And it's sort of, not only did you break the thing that you did that you wanted not to do, and you broke the good streak you're on, you beat yourself up about it because you're using negative language. You're using I don't, and you're reinforcing this sort of like almost bad behavior in yourself because you're telling yourself off, and that's completely doesn't work. It's completely counterintuitive. What you need to be doing, and I find it extremely helpful, is replacing that with positive words. Saying to yourself that I want to be positive, I want to be happy, I want to be enthusiastic today, I want to do these things instead, I want to eat healthy foods, I want to reach for the filtered water rather than the can of Coke, I want to read the book or do the online course or go for a walk rather than watching the new Netflix series or the new upload from a random YouTube channel that is completely garbage, but you love watching it. And I watch those channels as well, and they are great when your mind's gone, but 5 hours can go by pretty quickly. Complaining really isn't healthy for you mentally. I have found through using this positive technique that at the end of the day, when I haven't complained about things and I've used the positive words to reinforce my actions that I want to do, I actually feel I have more energy at nighttime. I actually feel that I go to bed happier. And the days that I fall into those difficult complaining days and I complain a lot and I'm frustrated, you know what? I don't have energy at nighttime when I get home from work, and I'm overthinking things as I'm trying to fall asleep. And through my recent experiences over the last couple of years of really trying to focus on reducing my complaining, I have really found that when you don't complain, the issues go away. When you complain about them, you're bringing it up again fresh. And what you're doing is you're creating that mental load. Every time that you talk about something and complain about it, you're almost laying another brick on top of each other in your mind, which is weighing you down with bad vibes and bad mental talk that you really, really don't need. So that's why, as a complaining addict, it's very important for me to make sure that I am being a lot more positive in my mind and with the words coming out of my mouth during my day, because it allows me to get a hell of a lot more done at nighttime and allows me to sleep a hell of a lot better at night. So, to wrap up this video, complaining isn't just a waste of time. Complaining is an anti-success habit. It slows you the hell down, so stop complaining. That's it from me this week. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please go ahead and hit the like button. Hopefully I didn't complain too much. Also, don't forget to subscribe, to follow along, and get lots more content on my Struggling to Succeed journey. Thanks very much for watching. Hope to see you next week, and as always, make it a good one.